Sounds crazy, no? But in our little village of Anatevka, you might say that every one of us is a fiddler on the roof, trying to scratch out a pleasant, simple tune without breaking his neck. It isn't easy. You may ask, why do we stay up there if it's so dangerous? We stay because Anatevka is our home. And how do we keep our balance? That I can tell you in one word. Tradition! For instance, we always keep our heads covered and always wear a little prayer shawl. Now this shows our constant devotion to God. You may ask, how did these traditions start? I'll tell you. I don't know. But it's a tradition! Because of our traditions, everyone knows who he is and what God expects him to do. Day and night must struggle for a living, heal wife and children, say his daily prayers, and the right as master of the house to have the final word and the and most important, our beloved
ask you a question?
Certainly, my son.
Is there a proper blessing for the Tsar?
The blessing for the Tsar, of course. May God bless and keep the Tsar far away from us.
And among ourselves, we get along perfectly well. Of course, there was that time when he sold him a horse and he delivered a mule, but and that's all settled now. Now we live in simple peace and harmony.
It was a horse. It was a mule. It was a horse. It was a mule. It was a
Without our traditions, our lives would be as shameful.
Where is Chava? She's in the bar milking.
When will Papa be home?
It's almost Sabbath and he worries a lot will be home. All day long riding on top of his wagon like a prince.
Mama, you know that Papa works hard.
His horse works harder. And you don't have to defend your Papa to me. I know him longer than you. He could drive a person crazy. He should only live and be well. Shprintze, bring me some more potatoes. Chava, did he finish milking?
Yes, Mama.
You are reading again. Why does a girl have to read? Will it get her a better husband? Here.
Mama! Yes, she's coming. She's down the road. I wonder if she's finally found a match for you, Tzeitel.
From your mouth to God's ears.
Why does she have to come now? It's almost Sabbath.
Go finish in the barn. I want to talk to Jens alone.
Mama, can I go out and play?
You have feet? Go.
Can I get you?
Go too.
Mama, the man she finds. The last one was so old. And he was bald. He had no hair, Mama.
A poor girl without a dowry can't be so particular. You want hair? Marry a monkey.
After all, Mama, I'm not yet 20 years old.
Shut up! You have to boast about your age. People to tempt the evil eye. Inside.
And where are your daughters? Outside, no?
Good. Such diamonds, such jewels. You'll see, Golde. I will find a husband
husbands for every one of them. But you mustn't be so picky. Even the worst husband goes forbid is better than no husband goes forbid. And who should know better than me? Ever since my husband died, I've been a poor widow. Alone. No one to talk to. No one to say anything. It's no life. All I do at night is think of him. And even thinking of him gives me no pleasure. But you know as well as I do, he was not much of a person. He never did anything, never made a living. Everything he touched turned to mud. But better than nothing. So.
Good evening. Is Tzeitel in the house?
But she's busy. You can come back later.
But this moon
Later! Oh, Mata! I thought I heard you. Finish what you were doing. I said later.
All right.
What does that poor little tailor want with your Tzeitel?
They've been friends since they were babies together. They book, they play.
They play. What do they play?
Who knows? They're just children.
From such children come other children.
Motto, he's a nothing. Yenta,
Ah, children, children, they're a blessing in your old age. My Aaron, he couldn't give me children. Good as gold he was, never raised his voice to me. But otherwise, he was not much of a man. But what's the use in complaining? Other women enjoy complaining, but not Yenta. Not every woman in the world is a Yenta. So goodbye, Golde, and it was a pleasure talking our hearts out to each other.
Yenta, you said you had news for me.
Right, the news, I'm losing my head. One day a horse will kick it into the mud, and then goodbye, Yenta. Right, the news. It's about the butcher, Laser Wolf. Now you want me to take it? I have hospitality. Laser Wolf, a good man, a fine man, a wealthy man. But he's lonely. He has no one. So, out of the whole town, he's cast his eye on your Tzeitel.
My Tzeitel?
No, the Czarist Russia. Of course your Tzeitel.
Such a match for my Tzeitel. Oh, but Tevye wants a learned man. Use a light laser.
Well, listen to me. You send Tevye to him. You don't tell him what it's about. He's a good man, a wealthy man. Brooke. They'll work it out, they'll talk it out, it will be fine. So, you'll come to me, you'll tell me how it was, and you don't have to thank me, Golde, because aside from my fee, which Laser will pay anyway, it gives me satisfaction to make other people happy. And what other satisfaction is that? So goodbye, Golde. And you're welcome.
What did she want, Mama? When I want you to know, I'll tell you. Finish washing the floor.
I wonder if Yenta's found a husband for you. I'm not anxious for Yenta to find me a husband.
Well, not unless it's Maru the tailor.
I didn't ask you.
Tzeitel, you're the oldest. They have to make a match for you before they can make one for me. And after her, one for me. So if Yenta...
Oh, Yenta!
Well, somebody has to arrange the matches. Young people can't decide these things for themselves. And besides, she might bring someone wonderful. Someone interesting. And well off. And important. Matchmaker, matchmaker, make me a match. Find me a find, catch me a catch. Matchmaker, matchmaker, look through your book and make me a perfect match. Matchmaker, matchmaker, I'll bring you there. You bring the groove, slender and pale. Bring me a ring, for I'm longing to be. Bring me a all I see. For Chava, make him a scholar. King rich as a king. For me, well, have one rabbi, and he only has one son. Why shouldn't I want the best?
Because you're a girl from a poor family, so whatever Yankee brings, you'll take. Right? Of course, right. I need a catch for you. He's handsome, he's young. All right, he's 62, but he's a nice man. Good catch through. I promise you'll be happy, and even if you're not, there's more to life than that. So that's rewind. I found him. Won't you be lucky, right? He's handsome, he's tall, that is from side to side, but he's a nice man. Good catch, right? Right. You've heard he has a temper. He'll beat you every night, but only when he's sober. So you're alive. Did you think you'd get a prince? Well, I do the best I can with no dowry, no money, no family background. Be glad you got a man.
Matchmaker, matchmaker, you know that I'm still very young. Please take your time. Up to this minute, I misunderstood, and I got stuck for good. Dear Yenta, see that he's gentle. Remember, you are also a bride. It's not that I'm sentimental.
It's just that I'm terrified. Matchmaker, matchmaker, plan me no plans. I make no rush. Maybe I could. Playing with matches, a girl can get burned. So bring me no ring, brew me no brew, buy me no pie, catch me no cash, unless he's a matchless man.
Today, I am a horse. Dear God, did you have to let my poor old horse lose a shoe right before the Sabbath? That wasn't nice. You know, it's enough you pick on me, Tevye, bless him with 5 daughters, a life of poverty. Well, what do you have against my horse? Anyway, sometimes I think when it's too quiet up there, you say to yourself, now, let's see what kind of mischief I can play on my friend Tevye, huh?
I'm finally here, my pregnant.
I'll talk to you later.
There's your horse.
He was invited to the blacksmith's for the Sabbath.
Hurry up. His son will wait for you. I have something to say to you.
As the good book says, heal us, O Lord, and we shall be healed. In other words, send us the cure. We've got the sickness already. I'm not really complaining. I mean, after all, with your help, I am starving to death. Dear God, you made many, many poor people, and I realize, of course, it's no shame to be poor. But it's no great honor either. So what would have been so terrible if I had a small fortune? If I were a rich man, all day long I'd pity fun. If I were a wealthy man, I wouldn't have to work hard. If I were a bitty Idle man. I'd build a big tall house with rooms by the dozen right in the middle of the town. A fine tin roof and real wooden floors below. There would be one long staircase just going up and one even longer coming down. And one more leading nowhere just to show. I'd fill my yard with chicks and turkeys and geese and ducks for the town to hear, squawking just as noisily as they can. And each loud would land like a trumpet on the ears, as if to say, here lives a wealthy man. All day long I'd bitty bum. If I were a wealthy man, I wouldn't have to work hard. If I were a bitty rich, idle man, I see my wife, my girl, looking like a rich man's wife, or the proper double chin, supervising me to her heart's delight. I see her putting on airs and striding like a peacock. Oh, what a happy mood she's in, screaming at the servants day and night. The most important man in town will come to fawn on me. They will ask me to advise them, like a Solomon the wise. If you please, Tevye, pardon me, Tevye, posing problems that would cross a rabbi's eyes. Sit in the synagogue and pray, oh, and maybe have a seat by the eastern wall. Oh, and I discuss the holy books with a learned man 7 hours every day. That would be the sweetest thing of all. If I were a rich man, I'd be a positive about the Vietnam. All day long I'd be bum. If I were a wealthy man, I wouldn't have to work hard. I'd be a positive about the Vietnam. Lord, what made the lion and the lamb? You decreed when I should be what I am. Would it spoil some vast eternal plan if I were a wealthy man?
And you forgot the rabbi's order.
I know, Redman.
Let's have you forgot my order, you have said.
Oh, this is bigger news than the plague in Odessa.
Speaking of news, terrible news in the outside world, terrible.
What is it? Hey.
In a village called Livingston, all the Jews were evicted.
What reason?
Well, it doesn't say. The Tsar wanted their land, their claim.
May the Tsar have his own personal plate. Amen.
Why don't you ever bring us meat to the people?
We don't do that. It was an edict from the authorities.
May the authorities start itching in places they cannot reach. Amen.
Why do you curse them? What good does your cursing do? You stand around and curse and chatter and don't do anything. You all chatter your way into the grave.
Excuse me, you're not from here.
No.
And where are you from?
Kiev. I was a student in the university there.
The university. Is that where you learn to criticize your elders?
That's where I learned that there's more to life than talk. You should know what's going on in the outside world.
Why should I break my head over the outside world? Let them break their own heads.
He's right. As the good book says, if you spit in the air, it lands on your face.
That's nonsense. You should know what's going on in the world.
He's right.
He's right, and he's right. How can they both be right?
You know you're also right.
He's right. He's still wet behind the ears. Good Sabbath.
Good Sabbath. Good Sabbath. Good Sabbath. Good Sabbath. Oh. So you're from Kiev or
Perchik.
Perchik? Oh. So you're a newcomer here. As Abraham put it, I am a stranger in a strange land.
That was Moses.
Forgive me. As King David put it, I am slow of speech and slow of tongue.
That was also Moses.
For a guy with a slow tongue, he talked a lot.
And the cheese.
Here, take a piece.
I have no money. I'm not a beggar.
Please. It's a blessing for me to appear.
Very well. For your sake.
Thank you. You know, it's no crime to be poor.
In this world, it is the rich who are the criminals. Someday their wealth will be ours.
Oh, that would be nice if they would agree. I would agree.
And who will make this miracle come to pass?
People. Ordinary people.
Like you?
Like me.
Nonsense.
And until your golden day comes, Red Perchika, how will you live?
By giving lessons to children.
Oh,
Do you have any children?
yes, I have 5 daughters.
5?
Daughters.
Girls should learn too. Girls are people.
Oh, radical.
I'd be willing to teach them. Open their minds to great thoughts.
What great thoughts.
Well, the Bible has many lessons for our time.
I am a poor man. Food for lessons? Good, you can stay with us for the Sabbath. You know, we don't eat like kings, but we don't starve either. You know, as the good book says, when a poor man eats a chicken, one of them is sick.
Where does the good book say that?
Well, it doesn't exactly say that. It says somewhere, someplace, something about a chicken. I don't know. Good Sabbath.
Good Sabbath.
There we go. Children, this is Perchik from Kiev, and Perchik, this is my oldest daughter, Tzeitel.
You have a pleasant daughter.
I have 5 pleasant daughters. Look, this is my mwah, this is my mwah, this is my mwah, this is my mwah, this is my mwah. This is not my Perchik, this is not the crown oil and tears of love.
So you did me a favor and came in.
This is also mine. Golde, this is Perchik from Kiev. He is staying with us for the Sabbath and a teacher. Oh, would you like to take lessons from him?
I'm really a good teacher. A very good teacher.
I heard once the rabbi who must praise himself has a congregation of 1.
Your daughter has a quick and witty tongue.
Yes, the wit she gets from me. You know, as the good book says,
Who can wait to get washed?
the tongue she gets from her mother.
Motto, you're also eating with us? Of course, another blessing. Tzeitel, 2 more. Shprintze, Bielke, get washed. Maru, get a table. All right. Chava, you go too. You can wash outside the well. Tevye! 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 Tevye, I have something to say to you.
Why should today be any different?
Tevye, I have to tell you.
I'm praying for
Laser Wolf wants to see you.
Oh, they butcher about what?
I don't know. Only that he says it is important.
What can be so important? I have nothing for him to slaughter.
After the Sabbath, see him and talk to him.
Talk about what? Oh, if you sing about my new milk cow, you can forget it.
Tevye, don't be an ox. A man sends an important message. At least you can talk to him.
Talk about what? He wants to buy my new milk cow.
Talk to him.
All right, after the Sabbath, I will talk to you. I tried to pray.
I saw her.
They agree on someone, there will be a match. And then it will be too late for us.
Don't worry, I found someone who's selling this new sewing machine, so in a few weeks I will save enough to buy it, and then your father will be impressed with
Until
me.
a few weeks, maybe too late.
But what else can we do?
You can ask my father for my hand tonight. Now.
Now? Why should he consider me now? I'm only a poor tailor.
And I'm only the daughter of a poor milkman. Just talk to him.
Well, if your father says no, that's it, that's final. He'll yell at me.
Motto.
I'm only a poor tailor.
But even the poor tailor is entitled to some happiness.
That's true.
Will you talk to him? Will you talk to him?
All right, I'll talk to him. I'll talk to him.
Late, where's everybody? Late?
Tevye.
Come, children, we're lighting the candles.
Tevye.
What is it? Well, Martha, what is it, sir?
Good Sabbath, Tevye.
Oh, good Sabbath, good Sabbath. Come, children, come. May the Lord protect and defend you. May He always shield you from shame. May you come to live in the Israel of shining name. May you be like Ruth and like Esther. May
bottle of your best brandy and 2 glasses.
Oh, what's the occasion? I'm getting ready for a party.
There might be a party. Maybe even a wedding.
A wedding, that's wonderful. And you know I'd be happy to make arrangements, leave the dancing and so forth. A little fee, naturally.
Naturally, a wedding is no wedding without you and your little feet.
Good evening, innkeeper!
Good evening.
Please like it. Please come here.
Vodka, schnapps. Right.
Good evening.
Ah, good evening, Tevye. What are you doing here so early?
He wants to buy my new milk cow. Good evening, Blazer.
Ah, good evening, Tevye. Come, sit down. Let's have a drink.
I won't insult you by saying no.
So, how goes with you, Tevye?
How should it go?
You're right.
And you?
The same.
I'm sorry to hear about that.
How is your brother-in-law, Livingston?
I believe he's doing very well.
He wrote you?
And you?
He wrote you.
Sorry, forgive me, not lately.
How do you know?
If he was doing badly, he would write. May I?
Good one.
It's getting to me.
That's a little extra. So, Tevye, I suppose you know why I want to see you?
Yes, I do, Reb Laser, but there's no use talking about it.
Why not?
Why, yes, why should I get rid of her?
Well, a few more without her.
Oh, I see. Today you may want one, tomorrow you may want 2.
2? What will I do with 2?
The same you do with 1?
Tevye, that is very important to me.
Why is it so important to you?
Frankly, because I'm lonesome.
Lonesome? What are you talking about?
You don't know?
We're talking about the new milk cow, the one you want to buy from me.
A milk cow, so I will feel.
What's so funny?
We're talking about your daughter Tzeitel.
My daughter Tzeitel?
Yes, your daughter Tzeitel. I see her in my butcher shop every Thursday, and she's made a good impression on me. I like her. And as for me, you know I'm pretty well off. I have my own store, my own house, a servant. Look, Tevye, why do we have to try and impress each other? Let's shake hands and call it a match, and you will leave a dowry for her. And maybe if you find something in your own purse.
Shame on you, shame. What do you mean, my purse? My Tzeitel is not the sort I would sell for money.
All right, we'll do as you say, and we won't talk about money. Main thing is, let's shake on it and call it a match. Now be good to her. I like her. What do you think?
What do I think? What do I think? I never liked him. I mean, you can have a fine conversation with him about kidneys and livers. On the other hand, not everybody has to be a scholar. And when you're that wealthy, no one will call you stupid. And with a butcher, my daughter will surely never know hunger. But he's got a problem. He's much older than her. That's her problem. She's much younger. That's his problem. I always thought of him as the butcher, but I misjudged him. He's a good man. He likes her. He will try to make her happy. What do I think? It's a match.
Oh, you agree?
I agree.
Oh, that's wonderful, Tevye. Come on, let's drink on it.
Why not? To you.
No, my friend, to you.
To the both of us.
Your agreement.
To our agreement. To our prosperity. To good health and happiness. And most important, to life, to life, to life. I am to life. Here's to the father I try to be.
Here's to my try to be. Drink the lion to life, to life, the lion. What I am to life.
Life has a way of confusing us.
Blessing, improving us.
Drink the lion to life. God would like us to be joyful, even when our hearts are like gravity on this floor.
How much more can we be joyful when it brings something to be joyful for?
To life, my lion. To Tzeitel, my daughter, my wife.
It gives me something to think about.
Something to drink about. Drink the lion.
I'm feeling a little blind. That is the list
It takes a wedding to make a stay and save another day. Bring the lion to life. Bring the glass and sip a cup. Now sing honor of the drink. Good luck and clear you. You know that when you're born that they will do such men and the reason we deserve it too. What's the name of your fortune? Be happy, live your life. And you work fortune never comes. You do whatever comes. Drink the fire to life.
You see, after this marriage, we'll be related. You'll be my papa.
Oh, I will be your papa. I always wanted a son. I mean, I want one a little younger myself, but it's okay.
Good evening, gentlemen.
Good evening.
Is no one going to tell me about this celestial celebration?
All right.
Well, may I offer congratulations?
Thank you, Your Honor.
Well, Tevye,
Oh, yes, Your Honor.
I have a piece of news that I wish to share with you, as a friend. And I'm giving you this news because I like it. You are a decent, honest person, even though you are a Jewish dog.
Thank you, Your Honor. How often does a man get a compliment like that? Oh, and your news?
Well, we have received news that sometime soon these villages will have a little unofficial demonstration.
Papa
No. Just a little unofficial demonstration.
How little?
It's not too serious, okay? Just enough mischief so that if the inspector comes through, you get to see that we have done it. Personally, I don't know why it has to be this trouble. That's not that I should tell you. You can tell the others.
Thank you, Your Honor. And if I may say so myself, it is too bad you are not a Jew.
You know what? That's what I like about you. You're always joking. And congratulations, then. You're a doctor.
Thank you, Your Honor. Goodbye. Dear God, did you have to send news like that on today of all days? It's true, we are the chosen people, but for once, can't you do somebody else? Anyway, thank you for sending my daughter Tzeitel a husband. L'chaim.
Now, children, I will tell you the story from the Bible of Laban and Yaakov, and then we will discuss together, all right? Good. Now, Laban had two daughters, Leah and the beautiful Rachel, and Yaakov loved the younger Rachel, and he asked Laban for her hand. Laban agreed if Yaakov would work for him for 7 years.
Was Laban a mean man?
He was an employer. Now, you know what happened after those 7 years? Laban fooled him and gave him his ugly daughter, Leah. So, in order to marry Rachel, Yaakov was forced to work another 7 years. You see, children, the Bible clearly teaches us you must never trust an employer. An employer. Do you understand?
Yes, Bertie.
Good. Now,
What isn't up yet? No, Mama. Then enough lessons. We have to do Papa's work today. Oh, how long did he sleep? He staggered home last night and fell into bed like a dead man. I couldn't get a word out of him. Put that away and clean the barn. Call me when Papa gets up.
That was a very interesting lesson, Bertie.
do you think so?
Although I don't know if the rabbi would agree with your interpretation.
And neither, I suppose, with the rabbi's son?
My little sisters have big tongues.
And what do you know about it? Besides that he is the rabbi's son, Would you be interested in him if he were the tinsmith's son or the shoemaker's son?
At least I know this. He does not have any strange ideas about turning the world upside down.
Certainly. Any new idea would be strange to you. Remember, the Lord said, "Let there be light."
Yes, but he was not talking to you personally.
You have spirit, even a little intelligence, perhaps.
Thank you.
But what good is your brain? Without curiosity, it is a rusty tool. Good day, Mom.
We have an old custom here. A boy acts respectfully to a girl, but of course that's too traditional for an advanced thinker like you.
Our traditions, nothing must change. Everything is perfect exactly the way it is.
We like our ways.
Our ways are changing all over but here. Here, men and women must keep apart. Men study, women in the kitchen. Boys and girls must not touch, should not even look at each other.
I'm looking at you.
You are very brave. Do you know that in the city, boys and girls are allowed to show affection without permission of a matchmaker? They hold hands together. They even dance together. New dances like this. I learned it in Kiev. You like it?
It's very nice.
There. You've just changed an old custom.
Yes, sir. Well, you're welcome. I mean, thank you. I mean, good day.
Good day.
Oh, Bielke, Shprintze, what's your name?
Hodel, Papa.
Where is Tzeitel?
She's in the barn.
Oh, go fetch her. Oh, Friedman, how did the lesson go today?
I think you made a good beginning.
Oh, good.
He's finally up. What happened last night besides your drinking like a peasant? Did you see Laser Wolf? What did he say? What did you say? Do you have news?
Patience, woman. As the good book says, good news will stay and bad news will refuse to leave. You know, there's another good saying that
You
says...
can die from such a man.
Oh, my Tzeitel, my lamb, my child, you are to be congratulated. You are going to be married.
Married?
That laser wolfie is asked for your hand. Yes.
My heart told me this was our lucky day. Oh, dear God, I thank thee, I thank thee.
So, what do you say, Tzeitel?
What can she say? Oh, my firstborn, a bride. May you grow old with him in fortune and honor. Not like through Waessa, that first wife of his. She was a bitter woman. She rest in peace. Not like my Tzeitel. And I was the younger. My Tzeitel, a bride. Oh.
You call that a mazel tov? What was that? You know, Perchik, aren't you going to congratulate her?
Congratulations, Tzeitel, for getting a rich man.
Again with the rich? What's wrong with being rich?
It is no reason to marry. Money is the world's curse.
Then may the Lord smite me with it. And may I never account. Tzeitel knows I only mean her welfare, right, Tzeitel?
Yes, Papa.
Oh, you see.
I see. I see very well.
My Tzeitel, why are you so silent? Aren't you happy with this wonderful news? What's wrong? What is it? Tell me.
Papa, I don't want to marry him. I can't marry him, Papa. I can't.
What do you mean you can't? If I say you will, you will.
Papa, if it's a matter of money, I'll do anything. I'll hire myself out as a servant. I'll dig ditches. I'll haul rocks. Only don't make me marry him, Papa, please.
What's wrong with Laser? He likes you.
All I'll dig ditches, I'll haul rocks.
No, but we made an agreement, and you know with us an agreement is an agreement.
Is your agreement more important than I am? Papa, don't force me. I'll be unhappy all my days.
All right, I won't force you.
Oh, thank you, Papa, thank you!
It seems it was not ordained that we shall have all the joys of life, and that we shall have that little joy after all our hard work.
Okay, may I speak to you?
Now, Mottel, not now.
But I need to speak to you.
Now, Mottel, I have problems. Goodbye.
That's what I'd like to speak to you about. I think it can help.
Certainly, like a bandage can help a corpse.
At least listen to him, Papa.
All right, you have a tongue, talk.
I hear you renting a match for Tzeitel.
Oh, we also have ears.
I have a match for Tzeitel.
What kind of match?
A perfect fit.
Perfect fit.
Like a glove.
Like a glove.
This match is made exactly to measure.
Made to measure, perfect fit. Stop talking like a tailor and tell me who it is!
Please, don't tell me, Tevye.
All right. Who is it?
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 It's me. Myself.
Him? Himself? Well, you're completely out of your mind. You're crazy. You must be crazy. Why do you everything? You throw the bridegroom, the matchmaker all into one. Oh, I suppose you'll even perform the ceremony. You must be crazy.
But Tevye, please don't shock me. And otherwise, for being my matchmaker, it's a bit unusual.
Unusual? It is crazy.
But Tevye, times are changing. The thing is, your daughter Sarah and I gave each other our pledge over there a year ago that we married.
You gave each other your pledge?
Yes, Papa. We gave each other our pledge.
They gave each other a pledge. Unheard of. Absurd. You gave each other a pledge. Unthinkable. Where do you think you are? In Moscow? In Paris? Where do you think you are? America. And what do you think you're doing? You sitter of nothing. Who do you think you are? King Solomon? This isn't the way it's done. Not here, not now. Some things I will not. I cannot allow. Tradition. Marriages must be arranged by the Papa. This should never be changed. One at a time in my love. And where does it stop? Where does it stop? Where does it stop? Do I still have something to say about my culture? Doesn't anybody have to ask their father anymore?
Tevye, I was going to ask you for some time, but first I want to see about for my own sewing machine.
Stop talking nonsense. You're just a poor tailor.
That's true, Tevye. But even a poor tailor is entitled to some happiness. I promise you, Tevye, your daughter will not starve.
He's beginning to talk like a man. On the other hand, what kind of match would that be? With a poor tailor. On the other hand, he's an honest, hard worker. On the other hand, no, he is absolutely nothing. On the other hand, things could never get worse for him. They could only get better. You gave each other a pledge, unheard of, absurd. You gave each other a pledge, unthinkable. But look at my daughter's face. She loves him, she wants him. And look at my daughter's eyes, so hopeful. Tradition. Well, children, when shall we have the wedding?
Oh, thank you, Papa!
Tevye, you won't be sorry.
I won't be sorry. I'm sorry already.
Thank you, Papa.
Oh, thank you, Papa. They pledged their troth. Oh, modern children. Golde? What am I going to tell Golde? What am I going to do about Golde? Help me!
Tzeitel, you were wonderful!
It was a miracle. It was a miracle. Wonder of wonders, miracle of miracles. God took a Daniel once again, stood by his side at miracle of miracles, walked him through the lion's den. Wonder of wonders, miracle of miracles. I wasn't afraid that God would cry. Like he did so long ago in Jericho, God used to make a wall fall down. When Moses softened Pharaoh's heart, that was a miracle. And when God made the waters of the Red Sea part, that was a miracle too. But of all God's miracles, large or small, the most miraculous one of all is that out of a worthless lump of clay, God has made a man today. Wonder of wonders, miracle of miracles, God took the tailor by the hand, turned him around and miracle of miracles, led him to the promised land. When David slew the lion, yes, that was a miracle. And when God gave us manna in the wilderness, that was a miracle too. But of all God's miracles, large and small, the most miraculous one of all is the one I thought could never be. God has given you to me.
She was standing there a minute ago.
What's the matter with you, Tevye? Sarah has been dead for years. You must have been dreaming. Tell me what you dreamt, and I'll tell you what it meant.
It was terrible.
Tell me.
All right. Only don't be frightened. This was my dream. In the beginning, I dreamt we were having a celebration of some kind. Everybody we knew was there. And musicians, too. In the middle of the dream, in walks her grandmother Tzeitel, may she rest in peace.
Grandmother Tzeitel? How did she look?
For a woman who has been dead 30 years, she looked very good. Naturally, I went up to greet her. She said to me,
A blessing on your head
Mazel tov, mazel tov,
to see your daughter wed,
mazel tov, mazel tov.
and such a son-in-law like no one ever saw. The tailor Muttle Gamzol. Muttle? A worthy boy is he,
Mazel tov, mazel tov,
a pious family.
mazel tov, mazel tov.
They named him after mine, dear Uncle Mordecai. The tailor Muttle Gamzol.
A tailor! She must have heard wrong. She meant a butcher.
you must have heard all grandma, there's no tailor.
Oh, wait a minute.
You mean a butcher, grandma, by the name of Laser Wolf.
I'm in a tailor, my
rest in peace, took the trouble to come all the way from the other world to tell us about the tailor. All we can say is that it is all for the best, and couldn't possibly be any better. Amen.
Amen.
And resting on my head, mazel tov, like Mama Tzeitel said, mazel tov, we'll have a son-in-law like no one ever saw. The tailor Muttle comes oil.
We haven't got the man
Mazel tov,
we had when we began.
mazel tov.
But since your grandma came, she'll marry what's his name?
The tailor Muttle comes oil.
Oh, the tailor Muttle comes oil. The tailor Muttle comes oil. The tailor Muttle comes oil. Thank you.
Bagels! Fresh bagels!
Did you hear? Tevye's Tzeitel is marrying Muttle, not Laser Wolf.
No!
Yes!
Tzeitel is marrying Muttle?
Yes!
No!
Thank you.
What's all the excitement?
Tzeitel is going to marry. I know Laser Wolf the butcher. Muttle the tailor.
Muttle. The tailor. Oh, that's terrible.
Mazel tov, mazel tov.
Imagine, Tzeitel's marrying Muttle. I can't believe it.
What's wrong with my son Muttle?
Oh, nothing. Mazel tov.
Yes,
Oh, Joseph, do you have a wedding hat for me?
these are both ordered at hand, but it's not cheap.
I got his bride. I think he can get his hat.
Sit down, Muttle, come.
Oh, Chava, can you watch the shop for me just for a few moments? I'll be back soon.
Of course.
Thank you, Chava.
Come, Muttle, I'll show you.
We just heard about your sister.
Thank you. Thank you.
Mazel tov. Mazel tov.
Please, may I pass?
Hi, we're congratulating you. Mazel tov.
Stupid! Just stupid!
What's wrong with you?
Goodbye, Sasha.
Now listen here.
I said goodbye. I'm sorry about that. They mean no harm.
Don't they? Is there something you want?
Yes, I'd like to talk to you.
No, thank you.
I've often noticed you have booksellers. Not many girls in this village like to read. Oh, would you like to borrow this book? It's very good.
No, thank you.
Why? Because I'm not Jewish. Do you feel about us the way they feel about you? I didn't think you would.
What do you know about me?
Want me to tell you about myself? I'm a pleasant fellow. Kind, charming, honest, ambitious, quite bright, very modest.
I don't think we should be speaking in this way.
I often do things that I shouldn't. Go ahead, take the book. It's by someone kind. Happens to be Jewish, I believe.
It doesn't matter.
Quite right. Good. Once you return it, I'll ask you how you like it, and we'll talk about it for a while. Then we'll talk about life, how we feel about things, and it can all turn out quite pleasant.
Oh, Jessica, can we
make some room for you?
No, thank you.
Oh, you forgot your book.
Oh, no. It's mine.
Oh. Well, thank you, Chava.
Good day, Chava.
Good day.
Bielke.
Good day, Bielke.
Was it
of our two newlyweds, Maru and Tzeitel. May you two live together in peace to the life old age. Amen? Ah, here comes our rabbi. May he be with us for many, many years.
Amen.
Amen! Now, I would like to announce that the bride's parents would like to gift the newlyweds the following. A new feather bed! And these pillows. Pillows! These pair of candlesticks. Now, in our joy of tonight, we cannot forget those who are no longer with us. Our faithful departed. In pain and poverty in heart, and who died in pain and poverty in heart. Oh, but enough tears! Let us be merry and content. Ah, like our dear friend Laser Wolf here, who has everything in the world except the bride. No, Laser Wolf has no ill feelings. In fact, he has a gift for the newlyweds that he would like to announce himself. Now, Laser Wolf.
Like he said, I have no ill feelings. What's done is done. I've gifted the newlyweds 5 chickens for the first 5 Sabbaths of their wedded life.
Thank you, Laser. You are a decent man. And in honor of my daughter Tzeitel and her new husband, I accept your gifts. Oh, there's a good saying that says...
I'm not marrying your daughter. I don't have to listen to your sayings.
Well, you were just listening for a second, and I was just going to say...
Why should I listen to you? A man who breaks an agreement!
Not now, Laser, in the middle of a
I
wedding.
have a right to talk.
What right? This is not your wedding.
It should have been.
Not now.
He came in from the whole village.
The rabbi. Say something.
I say, let's sit down.
Well, you all heard the wise words of the rabbi.
Now, I would like to sing a little song.
You can keep your diseased chicken.
Leave my chickens out of this. We made a bargain.
Yes, but the terms were not settled.
We drank on it.
My son, and they drank on it.
But the terms weren't settled.
What's done is done.
Once a butcher, always a
I
butcher.
had a son. My own grandmother came to us from the grave.
What son? What grandmother? My grandfather came to me from the grave and told me that her grandmother was a big liar.
We drank on it.
What's all this screaming about? An agreement, a sign, they drank on it. It's all nonsense. Tzeitel wanted to marry Maru and not Laser.
A young girl decides for herself?
Why not? Yes. They love each other.
What love?
Terrible.
He's a radical.
What happens to the next maker?
I say.
I know. Let's sit down.
Oh, musicians. A dance, please. Come on, dance is the wedding.
Who will dance with me?
That's a sin.
It's no sin to dance at a wedding.
Oh, that's what comes from bringing a wild man into your house.
No, he's not a wild man. His ideas are a little different than our own.
That's a sin.
It's no sin. Ask the rabbi. Ask him.
Well, Rabbi,
Dancing is not exactly forbidden.
there you see, it is not forbidden.
And it's no sin. Now, who will dance with me?
Hodel.
It's only a dance, Mama.
Play.
She's dancing up there.
came back a very bad time. Sorry, but the orders are for tonight. What's the matter? Waessa. I said fly!
What are you all standing around for? Clean up. Clean up! was quite a dower you gave my daughter Tzeitel at her wedding. Was that necessary? Anyway, Tzeitel and Hodel have been married for about 2 months now. They work very hard. They are as poor as synagogue mice. But they are both so happy they don't even realize how miserable they are. I'm talking about this newish sewing machine. I know you're very busy, God. Wars, revolutions, floods, plagues, all those little things that bring people to you. But couldn't you just take a moment from your catastrophes and get it for you? How much trouble would it be? Oh, and while you're in the neighborhood, my horse's leg. Am I asking too much of you? I'm sorry. Oh, you know, as the good book says, why am I telling you what the good book says? I'm losing it.
Please don't be upset, Hodel.
Why should I be upset? If you must leave, you must.
I do have to. They expect me in Kyiv tomorrow morning.
So you told me. Then, goodbye.
Great changes are about to take place in this country. Tremendous changes. But they can't happen by themselves.
So naturally, you feel that you personally
Not
have
only
to...
me. Many people, Jews, Gentiles, many people hate what is going on. Don't you understand?
I understand, of course. You want to leave. Then, goodbye.
Hodel, your father, the others here, think what happened at Tzeitel's wedding was a little cloudburst, and it's over, and everything will now be peaceful again. It won't. Horrible things are happening all over the land. Pogroms, violence, whole villages are being emptied of their people, and it's reaching everywhere. And it will reach here. Do you understand?
Yes. I suppose I do.
I have work to do. The greatest work a man can do.
Then, goodbye. Virtue.
Before I go, there's a certain question I wish to discuss with you.
Yes?
A political question.
What is it?
The question of marriage.
This is a political question?
In a theoretical sense, yes. The relationship between a man and woman known as marriage is based on mutual beliefs, common attitude and philosophy towards society.
And affection.
And affection. This relationship is positive social value. It reflects a unity and solidarity.
And affection.
Yes, and I personally am in favor of it. Do you understand?
Yes. I think you are asking me to marry you.
In a theoretical sense, yes, I am.
Oh, I was hoping you were.
Then I take it you approve and we can consider ourselves engaged, even though I'm going away. I'm very happy, Hodel. Very happy.
So am I, Perchik. What's the matter?
I used to tell myself that I had everything, but that was only half true. I had an aim in life, and that was everything, but now I even have you. I have something that I would die for, someone I can live for too. Yes, now I have everything, not only everything, I have a little bit more. Besides having everything, I know what everything's for. I used to wonder, could there be a wife you as soon as I can. It will be a hard life, Hodel.
But it will be easier if we live it together.
Yes.
Good evening.
Good evening, Tevye. I have some bad news. I must leave this place.
When?
Right away.
Oh, I'm so sorry, Red Perchika. We will all miss you.
But I also have some good news. You can congratulate me.
Oh, well, congratulations. What for?
We're engaged. We're engaged.
Engaged?
Yes, Papa. We're engaged.
No, you're not. I know you like him and he likes you, but you're going away and you are staying here, so my answer is no.
Please, Papa, you don't understand.
I understand. I gave Mother and Tzeitel permission, so you feel that you also have the same right. But you are going away, so go in good health, and still my answer is no.
You don't understand, Papa.
You are not listening. I say no. We will find you someone here in Anatevka.
Tevye, we are not asking for your permission, only for your blessing. We are going to get married.
You're not asking for my permission?
But we would like your blessing, Papa.
I can't believe my own ears. My blessing? For what? For the going over my head. Unthinkable. At least with Tzeitel and Maru. They asked me, no, they begged me. But whether I like it or not, oh, you married it. So what do you want from me? Go on, be wed, and tear out my beard, and uncover my head. Rubbish on. Marriages must be arranged by the power. This should never be changed. One little time I pull out a thread, and where has it led? Where has it led? Where is it led? A man tells me he's getting married. No, he doesn't ask, he tells me. But first he abandons her.
He's not abandoning me, Papa.
As soon as I can, I will send for her and marry her. I love her.
Oh, I love her. Oh, love is the new style. On the other hand, weren't our ways once new? On the other hand, they designed without parents, without a matchmaker. Then again, did Adam and Eve have a matchmaker? Yes, they did. And it seems these two have the same matchmaker. They're going over my head. Unheard. Absurd. For this, they want to be blessed. Impossible. I'll lock her up in a room. I couldn't. I should. But look in my daughter's eyes. She loves me. Tradition. Well, children, you have my blessing and my permission.
Oh, thank you, Papa. You don't know how happy that makes me.
What else could I do?
Thank you, Papa.
Thank you, Pop. What am I going to tell your mother? Another dream?
Oh, perhaps you could tell her something that I'm going to visit a rich uncle or something like that.
Please, Perchik, I think I can handle my own wife. Golde, was just talking to Brooke and Hodel.
Well,
They seem to be very fond of each other.
well,
Well, I've decided to give them permission to be engaged. I have to go inside.
what? Just like this, without even asking me.
Well, who asked you? I'm the father.
Who is he? A pauper. He has nothing, absolutely nothing.
Well, I wouldn't exactly say that. I hear he has a rich uncle. A very, very rich uncle. He's a good man, Golde. I like him. He's a little crazy, but I like him. What's more important, Hodel likes him. Hodel loves him. So what can we do? It's a new world, Golde. A new world. Love. Golde. Do you love me?
Do I what?
Do you love me?
Do I love you? With our daughters getting married and this trouble in the town, you're upset, you're worn out, go inside, go lie down. Maybe it's indigestion.
Golde, I'm asking you a question. Do you love me?
You're a fool.
I know. But do you love me?
Do I love you? For 25 years I've washed your clothes, cooked your meals, cleaned your house, given you children, milked the cow. After 25 years, why talk about love right now?
Golde, the first time I met you was on our wedding day. I was scared.
I was shy.
I was nervous.
So was I.
But my father and my mother said we learned to love each other. And now I'm asking you, do you love me?
I'm your wife.
I know. But do you love me?
Do I love him?
Well,
For 25 years I've lived with him, fought with him, starved with him. 25 years my life is his. If that's not love, what is?
then you love me.
I suppose I do.
And I suppose I love you too. It doesn't change a thing. But even so, after 25 years, it's nice to know.
Fish! Fresh fish!
Oh, Tzeitel, darling. Ah, guess who I just saw? Your sister, Chava, with that Bielke. And this isn't the first time I've seen them together.
You saw Chava with Bielke?
Would I make it up? Oh, and Tzeitel, darling, I was at the post office today, and the postman told me he had a letter there for your sister, Hodel.
Oh, wonderful. I'll go get it.
I got it. It's from her intended, Perchik.
Oh, Hodel will be so happy. She's been waiting.
exhausted. It's happened to be open. Oh, Rivka! You won't believe the news I have for you. Remember Perchik, that crazy student? Remember at the wedding? When Tzeitel married Maru, and Perchik started dancing with Tevye's daughter Hodel. Well, I just learned that Perchik's been arrested in Kiev. No! Yes! Well, I just learned that Hodel's been arrested in Kiev.
Oh, terrible, terrible. Do you remember Perchik that studied from Kiev? Remember how we acted when Tzeitel married Maru? When I just heard that Maru's been arrested for dancing at the wedding. No! In Kiev.
Shprintze has the measles, Bielke has the mumps, and that comes from men and women dancing.
You don't have to wait for the train, Papa. You'll be late for your customers.
Just a few more minutes. Is he in trouble, this hero of yours? Arrested? And convicted?
Yes, but he's done nothing wrong. He does nothing for himself. Everything he does is for humanity.
But if he did nothing wrong, then he wouldn't be in trouble.
Papa, how can you say that? What wrongs did Joseph do? And Abraham and Moses, and they had troubles.
Well, why don't you tell me where he is, this Joseph of yours?
It's far, Papa. Terribly far. He's in a settlement in Siberia.
Siberia! He asked you to leave your father and your mother and join him in that frozen wasteland and marry him there.
He did not ask me to go, Papa. I want to go. I don't want him to be alone in his work. It is the best work a man can do. Papa.
Good Hodel, baby, please.
Papa.
Tell me.
I don't want him to be alone. I want to help him in his work.
is greatest work a man can do. I have to, Papa. I want to help him. I have to. I'm so sorry. Papa. How can I hope to make you understand why I do what I do? Why I must travel to a distant land, far from the home I love. Once I was happily content to be as I was, where I was, close to the people who are close to me, here in the home I love. Who could see that a man would come who could change the shape of my dreams? Helpless now I stand with him, watching dreams grow dim. Oh, what a melancholy choice this is, wanting home, wanting him, closing my heart to every hope but his, leaving the home I love. There where my heart has settled long ago, I must go, I must go. Who would imagine I'd be wandering so far from the home I love? Yet there with my
And my child will be out there in the wilderness to perform the ceremony.
Papa, I promise you we will be married under a canopy.
No doubt a few rabbis have also been arrested. Well, give her my regards, this and Moses of yours. I always thought he was a good man. Tell him that I rely on his honor to take care of my daughter. You tell him that.
Papa! God alone knows when we shall see each other again.
Then we will leave it in his hands. Take care of her. See that she dresses warm.
Mazel tov. Rabbi, did you hear the news? You know, and I was not doing cycles.
Really?
Mazel tov.
Jayden, where are you running to? Wait, what's all? There's more rifle there.
I got it.
Beautiful. Can you try it again?
I did it. Look.
Beautiful.
I know. And in less than a minute. And look how close and even the stitches are. I know. From now on, my clothing will be perfect. Made by machine. No more handmade clothes.
Oh, Rabbi.
Rabbi, my new sewing machine.
Mazel tov.
Thank you.
Oh, Rabbi, is there a blessing for a sewing machine?
There is a blessing for everything. אתה תנאי, הולכים למלאכה sewing machine. Amen.
And the baby. How is the baby? Oh, he's wonderful, Mama.
Good afternoon.
Oh, good afternoon, Bielke.
I came for the shirt.
Oh, it's ready.
See, it's my new sewing machine.
I see. Congratulations.
Thank you, Bielke. Good day.
How does it work?
Oh, see, it's an amazing thing. You work with your foot and your hand.
I will, but I'm afraid.
Chava, let me talk to your father.
No, that would be the worst thing, I'm sure of it.
Chava, let me try.
No. I'll talk to him, I promise.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. Good day. What were you and he talking about?
Oh, nothing, we were just talking, Papa. Papa, Fiedka and I have been friends a long time
I
now.
prefer that you remain friends from a distance. You must not forget who you are and who that man is.
He has a name, Papa.
Of course, all creatures on earth have a name.
Fiedka's not a creature, Papa. Fiedka's a man.
Who says he isn't? It's just that he is a different kind of man. You know, as the good book says, each shall seek his own kind. Which translated means a bird may love a fish, but where will they build a home together, right?
The world is changing, Papa.
No, some things do not change. Some things will never change for us.
Well, we don't feel that way.
We?
Fiedka and I, we wish to be married.
Are you out of your mind? You know what this means, marrying outside of the
But
fact?
Papa, I love you.
No! Don't. Never talk about this again. Never mention his name again. Do you understand?
Yes, Papa. I understand you.
I'm finally here. Let's go home. It's time for supper.
Golde, I want to see Marco's new machine.
You'll see some other time. It's late.
Quiet, woman, before I get angry. And when I get angry, even flies don't dare to fly.
I'm very frightened of you. After we finish supper, I'll faint. Come home.
Golde, I am the man of the family. I am the head of the household. I want to see Marco's new machine right now. Now let's go. can that miserable horse of mine complain about his leg? Dear God, if I can walk on 2 legs, why can't he walk on 3? I know, I'm very upset about my horse. You know, he's one of your creatures, and he has the same rights as I have. The right to be sick, the right to be hungry, the right to work like a horse. And dear God, I'm sick of pulling this cart. I know. I should push it a while. Oh, what is it?
It's Chava. She left home this morning with Bielke.
What?
I looked all over for her. I even went to the priest. He told me they were married.
Married? Golde. We have other children at home. Go home. You have work to do. I have work to do.
But Chava!
Chava is dead to us! We will forget her. Go home, Golde. Go home! I don't understand what's happening today. Everything is all a blur. All I can see is a happy child. What a sweet little bird you were, Chava. Little bird, little Chava. You were always such a pretty little thing, everybody's favorite child. Gentle and kind and affectionate. What a sweet little bird you were, Chava.
I wish to speak with you. Papa, come back, please. Papa, I beg you to accept us.
Accept them? How can I accept them? Can I deny everything I believe in? On the other hand, how can I deny my own child? On the other hand, how can I turn my back on my faith? My people. If I tried to bend that far, I would. On the other hand, there is no other hand. No.
Please.
No! Come on, say no!
Golde, darling, are you home? I have the 2 boys I told you about.
Tuck in his shirt.
Ah, Golde, there you are. Here are the 2 boys, both learned boys, Golde, wonderful. Each at the top of their family. You top of the tree, even. You couldn't do much better for your girls.
I don't know, Yenta. My girls are still so young.
So what do they look like, grandfathers? Meanwhile, they'll be engaged, their futures all signed and sealed, nothing to worry about. No looking around later.
Which one for which one?
What's the difference? Take your pick!
Golde, is Tevye home? Yes, but he's in the house. Why? Is there some trouble?
Call your father.
You go home to your parents, I'll talk to them.
What's going on? Why are you all gathered around here like a bunch of goats? What's up?
Tevye, have you seen the constable today?
No, why?
Well, there's some rumors around town, and since you know him so well, we want to know what's the truth and what's not.
What rumors?
Well, someone from Zolodin told me that there was an edict issued in Fiddler.
Good evening, Your Honor. What's the good news in the world?
CFO.
They're my friends.
Well, that is just as well, because what they have to say is what it is. Again, how much time do you think you will need to sell your house and all of your household goods?
Why should I sell my house? Is it in anybody's way?
I came here to tell you that you're gonna have to leave Anatevka.
What?
And how did I come to deserve such an honor?
Not just you, but all of you. First, I thought life conspiracy.
My daughter is dead.
I understand, but you have to leave.
This corner has always been our home. Why should we leave?
I don't know why. There's trouble in the world. Trouble.
Oh, like us.
No, not, like I said, it's not just the village is loaded in Anatevka. The whole district must be empty.
No.
I've been out of here. It says that you must sell your homes and be out of here in 3 days.
And you who have known us all your life, you would carry out this order.
We have nothing to do with this. Don't you understand? Doesn't anybody understand?
We understand.
And if we refuse to go?
You'll be forced to. We'll defend ourselves.
Yes.
Right! Against our army, I wouldn't fight
Get off my land. This is still my home. My land. Get off my land!
3 days! 3!
After a lifetime, a piece of paper, and get me out.
What if we talk to the people of Golde? Maybe they have a plan.
We should defend ourselves. An eye for an eye, a tooth for a tooth.
Yes!
Very good, then the whole world will be blind and toothless.
Rabbi, we've been waiting for the Messiah all our lives. Wouldn't this be a good time for him to come?
We'll have to wait for him. Someplace else. In the meantime, let's start packing.
Right. See you before I go.
3 days! More than 100 bottles of vodka. What will I do?
I have a wife and 3 children. Where will I go?
Well, Anatevka hasn't exactly been the Garden of Eden.
After all, what have we got here? A little bit of this, a little bit of that.
A pot,
A pan.
a broom, a head.
Someone should have set a match to this place years ago.
A bench.
A tree. So what's a stove?
Or a house.
People who pass through Anatevka don't even know if they've been here.
A stick of wood. A piece of cloth.
What do we leave? Nothing much. Only Anatevka. Anatevka, Anatevka, underfed, overworked. Anatevka, where else could salad be so sweet? Anatevka, Anatevka, intimate, constant, Anatevka, where I know everyone I meet. Soon I'll be a stranger in a strange new place, searching for an old familiar face. From Anatevka, I belong in Anatevka. Tumble down, work a day, Anatevka. Dear little village, little town.
It's just a place.
Our forefathers were set for many, many places at a moment's notice.
Maybe that's why we always wear our hats.
Waessa until we have enough money to join you. Motto, be careful with these. My mother and father, may they rest in peace, gave them to us on our wedding day. And children, I'll give back the rest of the clothes.
Golde, darling, I hate to see you because I have such news for you. Golde, you remember how I told you I didn't know where to go yesterday? What to do with these old bones? Well, now I know. You want to hear? I'll tell you. All my life, I dreamed of going to one place. And now I'll walk, I'll crawl, I'll get there. Guess where? You'll never guess. What do we say every year at Passover? Next year in Jerusalem, next year in the Holy Land.
We're going to the Holy Land.
You guessed! And you know why? In my dream, my husband, my Aaron, he came to me and he said,
Yenta, go to the Holy Land.
and usually I wouldn't listen to him because, as good as he was, not much brains was he blessed with. But in my dream, it's a sign, right? True. So, somehow or another, I will make it to the Holy Land. And what will I do there? I'm a matchmaker, no? I'll arrange the marriages, yes. So I'm going to the Holy Land to help our people increase and multiply. It is my mission. So goodbye, Golde.
Goodbye, Yenta. Be well and go in peace.
Maybe next time we will meet on heavier occasions. Meanwhile, we suffer. We suffer. We suffer in silence. Right? Of course, right.
Golde, we have to get ready. Come, Golde, we have to leave soon.
Leave. It sounds so easy.
We'll all be together soon. Maru, Tzeitel, the baby, they'll be with us, you see. That Maru is he's a person.
And Hodel and Perchik, when will we ever see them?
Do they come visiting us every Sabbath from Siberia? You know what she writes. He sits in prison and she works very hard. And then when he gets out, they will turn the world upside down. She's gonna be happier. And the rest of the children, they'll be with us.
Not all.
All. Come, Golde, we have to get finished.
I still have to sweep the floor.
Sweep the floors?
I don't want to leave a dirty house.
Well, Tevye, I'm off.
Where are you going?
Chicago, America. My wife from Sarah, may she rest in peace, has a relative there.
Oh, that's nice.
I hate him. A relative's a relative, no? Goodbye, Tevye.
Tzeitel, are you almost finished inside?
Almost, Papa.
Good.
Papa. Oh. Papa will see you.
Good, I want him to. I want to say goodbye.
He will not listen.
But at least he will hear.
Maybe it would be better if I went inside and I told Mama that we were...
this place. We are going to Krakow.
You cannot stay among people who do such things to others.
We wanted you to know that. Goodbye, Papa.
Mama, we are also moving. Some are driven away by edicts, others by silence. Come. Goodbye, Chava. Bielke.
God be with you.
God be with you.
We will write to you in America, if you like.
We will be staying with Uncle Abram.
We'll be staying with Uncle Abram. We'll be staying with Uncle Abram. Oh, the whole world needs to know our business.
Stop yelling and finish packing. We have a train to catch.
I don't need advice from you, Golde. Tzeitel, don't forget the baby. Time to catch a train. See which bundles on the wagon?
Goodbye, Hodel.
Goodbye, Mama.
Mama. You work hard.
Hello, Anatevka. Over back.
Oh, Golde, please, we can leave these pots.
No, we can't.
All right, we'll take them.
We're going on a train in a boat!
Stop it! Behave yourselves. We're not in America yet.
Come on, children. Let's go.